Aaliyah Boston and Angel being higher than Satu, that's crazy work, fam.
Angel Reese fans are upset again after ESPN released its top 10 rankings, with Reese nowhere in sight. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark holds a well-earned number 2 spot. As expected, Reese's supporters are crying disrespect all over social media. But instead of complaining, maybe they should face reality. Hype doesn't equal greatness. The rankings speak for themselves.
So, we've got ESPN's ranks of WNBA players right now. And Caitlin Clark is really damn high. One could argue she's not high enough. But I think it's pretty surprising for a lot of these folks. I will tell you this straight up. Angel Reese ain't nowhere to be found in the top 10. She's not involved. You're not here. Sorry, but not sorry. You're not to be.
Angel Reese didn't make ESPN's top 10 rankings, and honestly, it's not surprising. The numbers, skill, and impact just aren't there yet. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark sits comfortably at number 2, exactly where she belongs. Of course, Reese's fans are rushing to defend her, shouting, "But she's a champion!" Sure, she won in college, on a loaded LSU team with a star point guard running the show. But the WNBA is a different level. Here, success isn't about hype or past achievements. It's about individual skill and performance. Reese has potential, but top 10? That's a reach. Instead of complaining, maybe it's time to accept the truth. Being loud doesn't make someone great. The rankings speak for themselves. And just when you thought it couldn't get better, Caitlin Clark is sitting comfortably at number 2 factorial. That's right. The deep-range sniper, the walking highlight reel, and the WNBA's biggest box office draw is exactly where she belongs. Meanwhile, Angel Reese? Sitting at number 12, just 10 spots away, which honestly might be generous. Reese's fans saw this ranking and absolutely lost it. They're in group chats panicking, flooding social media with excuses, and calling ESPN biased. Biased? Come on, the stats don't lie. Efficiency, production, impact. Reese isn't even in the same league as the true elite players. She's still struggling to finish at the rim, yet her fans have the nerve to compare her to top-tier stars? Let's be real. The rankings tell the truth.
So, let's all get a laugh together here, because this is the list. And you see the list, right? Well, I don't see. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you see Angel Reese on this list?
Then she heads to Unrivaled, thinking she'll prove ESPN wrong. And Reese's fans? They went wild, posting clips from that glorified YMCA run like it was Game 7 of the finals. They hyped up contested layups as if we didn't just watch her struggle all season, acting like a few flashy plays somehow erased the reality. She's barely hitting 50% from the free throw line. A couple of rebounds in a pickup game won't change the fact that she's not on the same level as the elite.
We've got to be completely honest here. It is a league, first and foremost, and the most important thing is that the league long-term is going to be profitable, or at least it looks like it has the potential to be. Otherwise, once that TV deal is done in 3 years, it's over. And right now, this has not been the greatest look in the world for us.
The funniest part? Her biggest rival, the one she claimed to be better than, is sitting at number 2. Caitlin Clark didn't even have to try. She's just that good. And of course, the WNBA had to place their star, Aja Wilson, at number 1, even though Clark has been the league's most impactful player.
This year, they got it closer to being right. It's more so, it's closer, okay? She's second. And I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? Asia, let Queen Asia be number 1, because you don't want to, if Asia's not first in everything, then, you know, WNBA Twitter and WNBA Instagram and WNBA TikTok, and they all go crazy.
Angel Reese fans were in full celebration mode last night, acting like she just dropped 50 and single-handedly won a championship. They hyped her up, claiming she was making a statement against the rankings. A statement? Against Ho? The Mystics? A team barely holding on to relevance? Be serious. Sure, she secured another double-double by rebounding her own missed shots again. Someone needs to tell her that padding stats off her own bricks isn't the flex she thinks it is. At this point, the rim is her biggest defender, and she's in a toxic relationship with the backboard. But according to her fans, she just dominated prime Sylvia Fowles. Now, let's address the real elephant in the room. The Chicago Sky actually plays better when Angel Reese is not on the floor. Don't believe it? Let's look at the facts. Their most recent win happened after Reese got ejected. The team moved the ball, played with energy, and, shocker, won. It's almost like basketball is more than just yelling "Bayou Barbie" and pointing at a ring you don't have. Her teammates must be exhausted watching her flop, complain to refs, and prioritize TikTok dances over improving her free throws. Meanwhile, her fans are on Twitter writing essays about how she's the best rookie in the league, ignoring the reality. The Sky plays like a well-oiled machine when she's not in the game. Maybe it's time for some honest conversations.
Yeah, she slaps her. She gets some of the ball, she slaps her, and the ball hits Tiffany Hayes' knee, and Tiffany Hayes falls. Angel Reese goes and just does that. Towards Tiffany Hayes, by the way.
Let's be honest, this isn't even about basketball for Angel Reese's fans. They'll hype her up no matter what. She could trip over her own feet, miss a layup, and they'd still scream, "She's changing the game." Meanwhile, over in the unrivaled league, Rose BC's coaching staff might as well be designing plays to get her ejected. It's when the team actually thrives. The numbers don't lie. The ball moves better, the offense flows, and the team plays with more energy when she's on the bench. But Reese's fans refuse to acknowledge it. Instead, they point to a clunky double-double against a struggling team as proof she's the future of the league. If padding stats off your own missed shots is the new standard for greatness, then sign me up. Because at this rate, I'll be a WNBA All-Star by next week.
I actually am defending Angel Reese. I think that was a soft-ass call. First of all those fans came out there, all 322 fans came out there to watch Angel Reese, right? Spent their hard-earned money. And you know what? I'll be so mad. I flew all the way to Miami, took a rental car to Medley to find that dinky arena and watch Angel Reese get kicked out in the second quarter. And that was a soft-ass call, by the way. That was some bull.
All offseason, we kept hearing about Angel Reese's huge improvements, like massive. The way her fans talked, you'd think she was about to take over the league. MVP loading. I swear these folks live in a fantasy where Reese is the main character and ESPN is the villain. But here's the problem. The ESPN rankings do not agree. While her superfans hype her up like she's the second coming of Prime Shaq, ESPN placed her at 12. Not top 5, not even top 10. 12. That's when you know a fan base is deep in denial. They're out here celebrating like she cracked the top 3, when in reality, she's barely entering the elite conversation. Meanwhile, she's ranked behind players who have actually been dominating. But the delusion? Oh, it continues. At some point, reality has to set in.
I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize.
Angel Reese #me too. It's not just about one girl. It's about two, because I'm good, and people are going to remember me, and I'm going to go down.
Meanwhile, let's talk about Caitlin Clark, the one actually making real game-changing improvements. ESPN has her ranked number 2nd in the entire league, only behind Aja Wilson, the best player in the world right now. And as if that wasn't enough, Wilson's world is crumbling. Her trusted allies have left her, including her right-hand woman, all joining the Indiana Fever to challenge her reign. The pressure is on.
So, for all Aces fans, it's over. It's over. It's over. The reign of the Aces is over. I understand the shortest dynasty in the history of the sport of basketball. You know, I've never heard of a dynasty that won 2 championships and then was done, because you're seeing all the ring-chasing free agents getting out of Vegas. All the reasons why players went to Vegas.
You all know Caitlin Clark is putting in work, draining logo threes, setting up teammates, and playing with that cold-blooded killer mentality. And the funniest part? Angel Reese fans are absolutely shattered over this. They're in disbelief, struggling to accept how their girl sits at number 1. 12 while Caitlin is already a certified superstar, before even playing a single WNBA game. And let's not forget, these same fans swore Caitlin's game wouldn't translate to the pros. Yet here she is, ranked number 2 stars before stepping on the court. Turns out, talent actually matters. Who would have guessed? Now, let's be real. What huge improvements are Reese fans talking about? What did she upgrade? Her ability to flex after a layup? Her habit of bricking 8-footers? Oh wait, maybe she perfected her trash talk, like "you can't guard me," which, ironically, backfired in the unrivaled league.
That's all I needed. It became personal with me.
They said, all right, that's...
We don't want you to go, Nate. Get on a flight.
Rose. Now 4 for 8 as a team. Those are crucial. As Ionescu hits her 7th 3. Stevens lays it. Right now, a winning score would be 70. Can Ionescu make it more? Off one leg for 3. Sabrina. Magic.
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here drilling logo threes, dropping pinpoint dimes, and has the entire WNBA on edge before the season even starts. That's what real improvement looks like. Not just shouting, "I'm better," without the stats to back it up. Even off the court, she's a powerhouse. Just look at her jersey retirement. Tickets for that event were selling for more than some NBA games. That's impact. That's star power. And that's what true greatness looks like. Truth is, Angel Reese fans are running out of excuses. They've been pushing this narrative for months, but the rankings don't lie. ESPN took one look and said, "Yeah, nah, try again." They put Caitlin Clark right where she belongs, at the top. And Angel, well, enjoy that. Number 12 star ranking, because unless something miraculous happens, she's not touching the top 10 anytime soon. But go ahead, Reese fans. Keep the fake hype alive. Keep convincing yourselves she's made huge improvements. If it helps you sleep at night. Meanwhile, the rest of us, we're just sitting back, watching Caitlin Clark get ready to take over the league while you all scramble for new excuses every time Angel gets outshined. Reality always wins.
They are disastrous. I want you to keep in mind something. In comparison to the debut week, Angel Reese's debut game with the Rose BC Basketball Club has lost over half of its viewership.
Let's talk facts. Caitlin Clark, her jersey, already retired and at Iowa. They said, no one else will ever wear this number again. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's jersey, probably sitting in a dusty equipment closet, waiting for the next freshman to grab it. Oh, and remember when Caitlin sold out Kinnick Stadium, a football stadium. Over 55,000 plus fans paid to watch her pull up from the logo like it was a casual shoot-around. Meanwhile, Angel is out here playing in front of a few thousand fans, still trying to convince everyone she's the face of the league. Girl, the only thing you're the face of is viral tweets and TikTok trends. And yes, we know she can twerk, but last time I checked, twerking doesn't win championships. Ticket prices for Iowa games? Insane. People were out here taking loans, selling kidneys, and offering their firstborns just for a nosebleed seat. Meanwhile, tickets to see Angel, probably came free with a Happy Meal. And let's not forget, Caitlyn has been dropping dimes, hitting logo threes, and making defenders look lost since day one. Meanwhile, Angel is still padding her rebound stats and forcing up tough layups like she just learned what a basketball is.
What's been so incredible about Caitlyn is
The Caitlyn Clark effect is real. And the WNBA is shook. Caitlyn stepped in, and suddenly, Aja Wilson isn't cruising at the top anymore. She's got company. We're talking sold-out arenas, record-breaking ratings, and brand new fans who just learned what a pick and roll is. Aja is looking around like, wait, I actually got to fight for this number 1 spot now? Yeah, girl, it's different now. And then there's Angel Reese. Oh, Angel. While Caitlyn and Aja are battling for the throne, Angel is just trying to break into the top 10. Weren't you supposed to be a superstar? Because right now, players who never had your hype are outshining you. The box scores don't lie. Caitlyn is revolutionizing the league. Angel, she's doing cardio. At this point, Caitlyn's biggest rival isn't even Angel. It's Aja Wilson. And the way things are trending, Aja better lock in because Caitlyn Clark isn't just here. She's taking over.
Caitlyn Clark. It's nothing really to say other than that. She's winning Rookie of the Year. She's a top candidate for league MVP honors. She ain't beating Angel Wilson for the MVP, but she's beating Angel Reese for the Rookie of the Year. That's a wrap.
So yeah, this wasn't even a competition. Caitlyn Clark has always been that girl. Angel Reese? She's just in the passenger seat, trying to convince everyone she's the one steering the wheel. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.